Hi guys, and congratulations on such a great show. Of course, you're all back together again for this second season. And Adrian, I wondered what that feels like, especially as all your characters are supposed to be sort of family or close to family anyway.
Oh, I mean this is my first role as a series regular, so I couldn't ask for a better cast to come into, and it feels like a real family. Like all of these people feel like my siblings. We have a little chain on iMessage called Dickinsibs, and it just makes me very happy that I'm surrounded by all of these really strong and powerful artists that I really look up to all of my castmates. So seriously, it's been the honor of a lifetime.
It's great. It's great fun to watch. It has such a beautiful look to it as well, particularly with the costumes. And Anna, I wondered how you got on with the costumes because I saw a photograph on Instagram, on your Instagram page, about you falling over down a flight of stairs during filming. How did that happen?
I did absolutely eat it down a flight of stairs. We were doing a scene that Lavinia was very excited as she is often, and something about the because under the dresses we have different layers of petticoats, and just my boot got caught in a petticoat, and I truly, ooh, wow, that was a loud clap. I absolutely ended up on the floor, and it would have been kind of brilliant for the scene, and I tried so hard to keep going, but Hailee just completely broke, and we just
You did an
lost it.
incredible job, actually. She really did try and keep going, and it was a big, like,
It was a
tumbling
tumble.
fall.
It was a tumble. What can I say? No one should run in corsets.
You didn't hurt yourself though.
No, I didn't hurt myself. I was fine. That's what the layers of the dresses are good for.
They're
She
just
had a lot
layers and
of
layers of padding. Accident control.
yeah.
Ella, I get the impression that Sue goes through a bit of a change in season two, in that she sort of becomes like the Amherst equivalent of a social media influencer with all her soirees and her beautiful gowns and everything that her husband buys for her.
Yeah.
Would you say that's the case?
Absolutely. And the great fun of playing this transformation was actually studying women from 1850 and before. Like, I looked a lot at 17th century, like 17th, 18th century Parisian salonières, they were called. And they were predominantly women in unsatisfied marriages who wanted intellectual stimulation and to be in control of their environment. And the only way to have that was to throw very elaborate salons, which is basically our equivalent to a house party. And they were the ones who controlled the guest list, the conversation, and it was like an opportunity for power and for notoriety. And that feels like so shockingly relevant and like a parallel to the world, the social media world we're in today. And the fun of Elena as a writer is she really thinks about anything that isn't relevant today doesn't have a place in the show.
It also begs the question as to what the future holds for Austin and Sue. What do you reckon to that, Adrian? What do you think's going to happen?
Well, we do have a historical record of what happens. But they
Tell them
did
about
not
Mabel
leave.
Loomis Todd,
Oh,
Austin.
no. That's for season 5. Uh, they had a very complicated relationship throughout, and actually one of the interesting facets of what we've been doing, creating these characters' arcs, has been trying to figure out the ins and outs and the complexities of that arc because they lived with each other and they were each other's support at some times. They had to be, just because of the way that their lives were crafted. But they also really hated each other sometimes. So that dynamic is fun to explore.
It's
I'm
really
glad
fun
that
to explore.
we seem to have a much better working relationship than Sue and Austin did.
I actually can't imagine having played Sue to any other Austin. Like, it's such a dream getting to play this character
I agree.
alongside you,
I agree.
Adrian.
because it's hard. You go into some of these scenes where you're like yelling at each other, and you really feel like the characters feel real hatred and loathing. But like in between takes, we would be there being like, okay, that was good.
You're
Good
amazing.
job,
You're beautiful.
All right, great.
I love your work.
Guys, I think our time's run out, but it's been lovely to talk to you. And thank you so much for your time. And indeed, a show that's really great fun, really entertaining. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for watching,
Thank
Freda.
you.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,